All right, Leo, hello, how you doing? What's good with my Leos? We're gonna get some mid-month messages for you here today, okay? I'm trying to figure out what deck I wanna start with. I always do this, man. I always start not fully organized. All right, so mid-month, mainly what I'm looking for here is blockages, energetic blockages. That's what I'm focusing on, because essentially we can sit and talk about the problem all day long, but let's see if we can find any kind of solution here, any kind of resolve, any kind of way to maybe fix things. Oh, well, that's the intention I'm putting into it. Anyway, information for scheduling personal readings is in the description box of the video. That's the only way to schedule a personal reading with me, everybody. The only way it's done is in the description of the video. I only have one Facebook and one Instagram, and those are in the description of the video as well. Any other accounts out there with my name on them are not me if they're not the accounts in the description of the video, okay? So let's hop into this. I want to do an energy check here, and I want to focus it on the energetic blockages. So let's see if we can do an energy check, focusing mainly on their energy. Yours too, if it wants to come through. Ooh, that yelled at me. Okay, well, the Six of Pentacles. So what's the problem? What's the problem? I kind of feel like both of you have, so far with this right here, it feels like both of you have your version of the best intentions. In your heart, you have the best intentions. In their heart, they have the best intentions. Maybe when those two intentions come together, though, it's just not a very good match. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see, Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay. All right, so there's a lot of unresolved energy between the two of you. Okay, the Lover's card reversed. All right, a lot of readers read things differently. When I read when the Lover's card reverse comes up here for me, the connection just isn't what it once was. You know, at one point in time, this was probably a really strong connection. The two of you felt tied together like you maybe like you've known them for eternity. You know what I mean? And now, though, it's just not quite what it once was. It's not as strong as it once was. It's not that overwhelming anymore, you know? Whatever happened in the past between the two of you could have put permanent damage in the connection, you know? I really feel like, see, here's the Queen of Cups, though. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Wands. We got three queens here, and with the King of Swords right here, it kind of feels like the two, are you both fixed signs, by the way? I know that's not going to be everybody, but I guarantee you there's a lot of you out there. See, Leo is fixed energy. And this feels to me like a lot of you are either dealing with another fixed sign or somebody that has a lot of fixed placements in their chart, you know, like sun, moon, rising. There's a lot of fixed energy here. This feels like a stubbornness competition. That's what it feels like to me, honestly. I think the two of you both have the best of intentions, but one, the other, or both of you, possibly, don't want to be the one to bend and flex, okay? You want equal give and take. They want equal give and take. But we have to bend and flex and be flexible. And all it takes is one person not willing to bend and flex, and it's not happening. For a lot of you, I feel like there's blocked communication between the two of you. Either that, if you all are in communication, it's very, very poor. It's not consistent, fluent communication, you know, not really. Communication is very poor between the two of you. I think for most of you, it's blocked right now, though, honestly. World card, High Priestess, and the Moon card. So with the World card upright and the Wheel of Fortune reversed, I feel like one of you is at peace with this, or at least coming to terms with it. And the other one, the energy is still very unresolved. Very unresolved. There's a lot of secrets here, too. A lot of secrets were kept between the two of you. Okay? And it could be on both of your parts, because I got two cards of keeping secrets here, right next to each other. Could be a Pisces for some of you. I have Pisces and Gemini here. Yeah, the communication, it sounds corny. So many people just like they hear that communication, they don't think it's a big deal. Dude, communication is huge, huge, huge. It's huge. I I mean, I can't prove this, but I would feel very safe betting that probably the number one cause, the number one seed that blooms into the problems that result in a relationship are related to communication, you know? But let's see here. Let's see if there's any way to resolve this here. Is there any way to get the two of you on the same page and resolve this issue? Let's see. Temperance reversed. Not while you all aren't balancing each other out very well. Could be a Sagittarius for some of you. But while you all aren't balancing each other out, it's not really looking very promising. And 10 of Wands reversed. Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, Page of Wands. So there's a lot of potential here. But one, the other, or both of you. Somebody's got to be flexible here. There needs to be more flexibility. There straight up needs to be more flexibility. Okay? And I know that I'm a fixed sign too, so I get it. That's one of our weaknesses as fixed signs, okay? Every sign, every element, every quality has its strengths and its weaknesses. And flexibility is a big weakness for fixed signs, okay? Trust me, I know. But it would really pay off here with this situation. It would. It is kind of looking to me, though, like the 8 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. You're more than likely choosing to completely walk away from this and abandon it altogether, is what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm seeing here, because as long as there's no flexibility and you all aren't balancing each other, I don't know why I can't talk, dude. Balancing each other out very well, you all aren't moving forward at all. It's draining. It's draining the life force energy out of you. That's that Leo card right there, too. Before I forget, I had Leo, Capricorn, Cancer, and Sagittarius here. So is there a lot of potential? Yes. Do I see it really going anywhere right now? No. Not really, honestly. Possible communication coming in, though. Possible communication, but not forward movement. Not forward movement. Okay? Not forward movement. So there could have been some drug and alcohol issues involved here, too, for some of you. I don't know why that's coming through, but that's definitely in there. And the energy is very, very unresolved. Take it however it resonates. Okay? If you are sitting there saying, no, it's not unresolved, I'm good with it. Okay, well, it's not you then, that's them. Let's see if there's any advice here. And then we're going to look and see if there's anything blocking new love from coming in. I don't know why I decided to focus this on blockages, really. I don't know why. That wasn't planned out. I didn't sit down and plan that out. It just kind of started coming through with the Aries reading, honestly. The Chariot, okay. It's almost looking like, for those of you who are choosing to move on or move forward from this, I think that's probably your best bet right now. It probably is your best bet. Page of Wands, 10 of Wands, Death card. Okay, so at this point in the game, I kind of feel like any timelines of healing this situation have been surpassed. Okay, if you wanted to get to a timeline where the two of you healed this, I kind of feel like that's been surpassed. But you know what? I'm feeling like something new's coming in, though. There's something new definitely wanting to make its way through here with the Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups. Hang on. Where'd it go? Oh, yeah, and the Page of Wands. Knight of Cups, Two of Cups, Page of Wands. There's something new wanting to come in, but with the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands, something's holding it up, isn't it? That could be you. That could be you. Whatever's wanting to come in, though, is a really intense connection. Okay, it's going to be an intense one. Okay, but something's holding it up. There's something holding up this new connection here. There's some, yeah, but for this past situation right here, at this point in the game, it probably is your best interest to move forward from this. And I think a lot of you are okay with that anyway, honestly. A lot of you are okay with it, but maybe you can take whatever lesson came from that and apply it in the new situation. You know, you can use that as a learning experience for the next person. I'll tell you what, personally, this is just personal, no tarot cards. You know, personally, honestly, my love life didn't start improving until I started doing that. Until I started taking all the past failed connections as learning experiences, you know? It's very empowering. Very empowering. Very empowering. Okay. All right, let's see what's holding up. What's blocking new love from coming in? Oh, the Seven of Wands in the reverse and the Knight of Cups. So some of you are still very guarded. Some of you are guarded. Well, hang on. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Some of you just have your guard up. You need to let your guard down. You're worried about getting played like a fool, worried about getting taken advantage of, or just worried about drama in general coming into your life. Okay, the Fool card. Man, it's ready to come in. Eight of Pentacles, Temperance reversed again, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you are I think some of you are kind of lonely. Okay? So when you're on the frequency of loneliness, you're going to experience more of what you're on the frequency of. So if you're on the frequency of loneliness, you will experience more loneliness, okay? But I feel like if there was a blockage, the main thing is you being more closed off than you need to be and having your guard up over your heart, okay? You got a guard over your heart, and there's a part of you that is a little bit reluctant to really let anybody in. There's a part of you, some of you aren't really fully healed from the last heartbreak, okay? But you don't have to be 100% healed, glowing and floating on a cloud. But as long as we prioritize healing as the number one priority, we're usually kept pretty safe. Universe usually won't let anybody into your life that's going to damage you. As long as you are making it a priority to heal yourself. Okay, now if you're looking to a new relationship to be your source of healing, then yeah, you're going to get fucked over. Oh yeah. But as long as you are saying, okay, I'm working on healing me. And that's your number one priority, and that's where you focus most of your energy and your effort. More often than not, universe puts a safeguard around you and won't let anybody come into your life that'll really fuck you over that bad. As long as you trust it. But also, too, with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, there still are a lot of lessons to be learned from the last situation. And there's no finger pointing here, okay? This is where people get defensive. That doesn't mean you did something wrong. We all do wrong things. It doesn't, maybe you did, maybe you didn't. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you were in the wrong or if you were completely and totally innocent. It is always a learning experience. You can always learn something about you. Across the board, hands down, okay? But it does kind of look like, though, that it's not being blocked from coming in for very long. Not really. It'll be coming in much, much sooner than later. Much sooner than later. Well, how much time we got? I guess let's get some advice here. What's the advice for new love coming in? Six of Wands. Don't focus on possible failure. Okay? I'm not saying be naive and stick your head in the sand and don't pay any attention to what could possibly go wrong. What I'm saying is don't feed the worst case scenario the majority of your energy. See what I'm saying? Because the best case scenario and the worst case scenario both only exist in one place, and that's in here. They both only exist in your mind. And yes, they are both equally possible. But which one are you going to feed the majority of your energy to? Okay. Two shuffles, two more. Ten of Pentacles reverse, Three of Cups, Ace of Wands. So don't try to control everything either. I don't know why it's saying that. I don't know why. Maybe some of you need to hear that. Don't try to control the whole show, okay? We only actually have about this much control over what's going on around us in our life, okay? The way to have total control over your life is to give it to the universe, okay? If you are able to take your hands off the wheel and allow the universe to work for you without trying to control everything, you realize I don't need to control anything. I don't need to. But there's some of you out there that need to stop trying to control things, okay? You're about to enter into a brand new chapter in your life, okay? Whether you want it or not. I kind of feel like even those of you who are not ready for a new chapter, sorry, it's coming. It's coming, okay? And those of you who are ready for a new chapter, don't forget that when you enter into a new chapter, a whole new cycle of experiences, it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, a whole new cycle means situations and experiences and people that you're not quite familiar with or comfortable with. It's going to be a little bit weird. I have a feeling that the next person that comes into your life is going to be unlike anybody you ever dealt with before. going to be unlike anybody you've ever dealt with before. But you got a little window of opportunity here. A little window of opportunity. Okay? A little window of opportunity to figure out, what did I learn from that last situation and how can I apply it to the future? Okay? You're on a good path. I don't really see... Honestly, I feel a little bit awkward doing this reading right here because it's really not all that... It's like there's not nearly as much to worry about as you're making up in your own head. You're actually on a much more positive path than the majority of the signs I've read for so far. A much more positive path. I'm going to be real with you. And those of you who have been following me for a while, you know I don't just say that. I don't just say that. Let's do some general career. General career. Whoa! Ah, that deck said no. Nope, that deck said no, not me. I ain't got time for all that. I just dropped it all over the floor. Let's do this one. We got a super chat here. I'm really not 100% sure how to pronounce your username, but I greatly appreciate that super chat. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. All right. General career. General and career. Let's see. Ooh, the Queen of Cups. Okay, cool. That's good. Man, y'all got some good energies coming through, man. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all have some good, positive energies. See, usually a lot of times when we come to a tarot card reading, usually things in our life aren't the way we want them to be. But this is one of those types of readings right here where there's not really a whole lot to worry about. Ah, okay. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so a lot of you feel like you're stuck in one spot right here. You kind of feel like you're stuck in one spot, ready to start something new. But again, you're afraid of wasting your time and afraid of failure. Some of you are afraid of rejection. I don't know if you're looking to apply for a new job or looking for a promotion maybe. Maybe looking for a promotion. And you're a little upset because it doesn't really seem like anything is moving forward. And it doesn't really seem like things are progressing. I see you worried about your money too. Like regardless of how much you make. I mean, I don't care if you make 100, 200, 300 grand a year. There's still a part of you that's worried about money. And that's the thing. That's the trick when it comes to money. That's the trick. It took me a while to figure out how to do this. But the trick is we don't want money. That's not what we want. What we want is the feeling we assume money is going to create for us. But money does not create that feeling. Because when you're on that frequency of being worried and being stressed and not knowing if you're going to get your bills paid and not knowing if you can afford this, and when you're on that frequency, if I dump a bunch of money on you, that's not going to fix that feeling. If I dump a bunch of money on that frequency, you're going to take that money and create stress and debt that you can't even comprehend. Okay? So whether you make $20,000, $50,000, $150,000, or $500,000 a year, that worrying about, oh my God, am I going to be able to, should I spend this or what, you know, that worry feeling, you got to learn how to get rid of that now. You got to learn how to get rid of that and walk in the frequency of not worrying about money. That's the trick. It's very tricky. It's very tricky. It's not as easy as it sounds. Oh, it's not as easy as it sounds. But yeah, with that Nine of Pentacles in the reverse there, some of you are kind of creating a little bit more financial stress vibrationally when, like I said, kind of the same thing for the love life. I feel like something new is out there waiting on you. It's out there waiting on you, but there's a lot of things that you're overthinking and you feel a little bit stuck in one spot. Okay? Some of you are waiting for the right opportunity, waiting for the right moment. Okay? And it's not coming. You're not finding that you're looking for the right opportunity, you know, I'll see it when it comes. I'll know when the time is right. And it's not happening. So you feel like you're stuck in one spot. Some of you are afraid, you're terrified, and I know this probably isn't going to be everybody, but you're afraid of losing everything and going homeless. Losing everything and going homeless and being stuck out in the cold. All right, let's get some general advice. General advice. With the Quantum Oracle. General advice with the Quantum Oracle. Oop, that one yelled at me there. A creative endeavor. Okay, some of you are about to start a new career, like a creative career, something that you actually enjoy doing, you know? Thank you, Michelle, for that super chat. Thank you. Appreciate you. So yeah, here's the thing. Whenever you're wanting to pursue something that you love, don't worry about whether or not you're going to make money doing it. I was just telling one of the signs this the other day. Pursue your passion not for money. Pursue your passion because it lights your soul on fire. See what I'm saying? Pursue your passion just because you're passionate about it. Who cares if you make money? If you can train yourself to do that, and like really, really train yourself to give yourself full permission to spend however much money it costs, or to do whatever it takes to dump all of your passion and your energy into this thing that you love. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's music. I don't care if it's painting. I don't care if it's tarot cards. I don't care if it's making Ninja Turtles out of clay. If you allow yourself to give nothing but your passion and your love to whatever it is that you like doing for no good reason other than it lights your soul on fire, that's when money will chase you, okay? A loving man, okay? So some of you are, this is supposed to be general, but when the loving man comes out, some of you, that new love that's coming through, like I said, I think a lot of you, as far as the love life goes, have somebody coming in that's unlike anybody you've ever really experienced before. Okay, some of you, you could meet this person when you start your career. But you got to carve out that path. Optimism, you got to stay positive. What was I just telling you? Yes, there are things that could go wrong, but you don't focus all of your energy on what could go wrong. Things will go wrong. Period. There's no way around that. Yes, things will go wrong. Yes, you will lose money in investments. Yes, things will crash and burn. That happens. That's part of the process. You don't focus all of your energy on what could or what has gone wrong. You take all those things as learning experiences, get back up, and keep doing it again. Peace. Okay. Courage. Okay. I'm doing the best that I can here to to word this differently, because through these mid-months here, it's like the majority of the signs have gotten somewhat of the same advice almost. So I don't want to give every single sign the exact same advice. So I'm really trying to figure out a way to word this differently, but it's very difficult because you all have to carve out that path. You have to carve out the path. Okay? You have to get off the beaten path and start carving out a new one. Okay? It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be scary. It's going to be very uncomfortable and very scary. Here's the funny thing though. Here's the thing that I've learned about comfort zones on my journey, okay? If you step outside of your comfort zone and you stay there, you never, ever, ever return back to your comfort zone, guess what? Your comfort zone will come find you. Your comfort zone needs you. You don't need it. You step outside of your comfort zone and you stay there, you won't be there for long because it will come find you. Eventually, all those things that feel uncomfortable and scary and freaky and weird will eventually become comfortable. You'll start to notice, hey, I'm becoming comfortable doing this. It'll take a while, but that is decrease, conflict. Everybody's getting the same things, man. I think this is something collective that every last one of us are going through right now. Because the same cards, no matter how many times I shuffle this deck, all the same cards keep coming out for all the signs. Transformation, conflict. Everybody's getting this, dude. Everybody's getting this. There will be conflict. There will be things that go wrong. Okay? If you're stuck in one spot because you're afraid of what might go wrong, you may as well give it up. You may as well give it up. Yes, things are going to go wrong. Yes, they will. That's part of the process. It's part of the journey. Okay? The more challenging the journey, the more rewarding the destination. Okay? These cards are driving me nuts. I got to pick these up. All right. But like I said, I think based on this right here, it really feels like the majority of you aren't really going to be hung up for very long. It kind of feels like you're at this little, what's that word? At this little resting place right now. You're about to start a brand new cycle, but you're just at a little resting place right now, and things are about to start looking much more positive. Okay, you're on one of those paths right now where the vast majority of the problems, I think, kind of exist in your mind, and you may be freaking yourself out a little bit more than you need to be. Okay, it's all good. I feel like the vast majority of you watching me within the next 1 year's time are going to see success unlike anything you've ever imagined. Okay, it's not that bad. Trust me. Relax. Woo-saw. Okay? I know that's easier said than done, but anyway, I feel like those were your messages, Leo. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I'm eternally grateful to every last one of you that tuned in, played along, and showed love, support, and positive feedback. Greatly appreciate y'all, man. It makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.